Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. I did ask my friend Somar there, shoutouts to Somar, to check out any upcoming battles to see if there's any special stuff, and they are only in Section 6. So we're good for today. Time for an old Dubai holiday. Let's go check it out. Yeah, we have no worries about anything. Mash is being thrown in here though, along with Barto. I'm just, honestly, if you're going to ask me what I'm going to do, why would I not just go berserker and just have a good time with it, you know, man? Let me see here. I mean, this is the win button, especially with we can shield and you can help. So, why not? Let's do this. Section 4. Old Dubai holiday. So we can only use 3 servants in the sectors, but when we're out of the sectors, or maybe we clear the sector, then we get free? I'm guessing that's how it is. That's just Starbucks. That's just Starbucks. Which, having a Starbucks in an old area of town? Yeah, that's accurate. Okay, Master. We made it to Old Dubai without having to fight at all. In fact, it seems extremely peaceful here. At a glance, it looks just like the original Old Dubai. Yeah, there's just people walking around. Who is on the symbol, though? Is it an old man with a beard? Yeah, the people here aren't armed, and they don't seem to mean us any harm. This whole place feels very different from Area F with its office buildings, or Area I where our hotel was. Are you two seeing this sign over there too? Okay, I'm glad we're pointing it out. Wait, Master Bucks? Seems vaguely familiar. What a wonderful name for a shop. And it smells amazing in there too. Why don't we take a look inside, Senpai? They might even have food to go with their drinks. Good point. I can get by without eating, but you and Tanner both need food and water to survive. BB Cosmo said everyone in Moon Dubai was an AI, right? So, do you think they'll have normal human food around here? Yeah, one way to find out. Stop. Hold it right there, newcomers. You can't just walk into that cafe. Oh, robot. All are welcome in here in Old Dubai, but not at that cafe. They only allow a very specific clientele inside. The boss specifically built Holy Masterbucks to be a place of rest for the old humans who will come here one day. It's going to take newcomers like you at least a year to build up the trust you'll need to set foot inside. You can start by collecting points at the shops on Main Street. Not so fast, RE-17. There's something about these people that reminds me of the knights in Area F. Trust me, this organic frame gives me a sixth sense for this sort of thing. We can't let the other areas steal any more resources from Old Dubai. Police! Police! We need you here! I'll even give you some meat when you're done.
Seriously? Actual meat, not just data? Oh, screw these sugar fritters. I'm gonna use my brand new machine gun to really bring the heat. Well, not literally, since it's an air gun.
You were right to call us. Man, it's been so long since I had actual work to do. So you must be the vanguard of the Laughing Moon Knight Brigade. Well, you won't be disturbing the peace on my watch. I'll prove you there's more to being a police officer than just eating donuts. Easy, rookie. These kids may seem harmless, but I can tell they got some real bite to them. Watch out for that girl in particular. She's got the aura of a forest sage who used to live on Earth. No playing hero. If you're in danger, just surrender. We're still waiting on that patch for workers' comp, you know? Just a bunch of random mooks. I wouldn't have guessed there were so many people in there. They seem like a very fun bunch.
I agree, but I don't think we'll be making friends just yet. They're clearly itching for a fight. Alright, let's give them what they want, but try not to hurt them too badly. I'm sure they'll hear us out afterwards.
Yeah, okay, well, we're just gonna hit them with the super berserker AoE Noble Phantasm that regens like half the meter, roughly, probably. It's probably how much we'll get back. We'll see. Let me see what we got. Oh, it's only 3 at once. All right, let's nail this. We'll protect the peace in the square. And this dude's just silent, I guess. Well, honestly, I might just do a combo with you, because you're not super strong, so let's just start with this here. Yeah, that'll do most of that there. We can hold up on getting our meter. Yeah, still no full combo. That's okay. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Right, this should kill him. Oh, just under. This will kill him. No, never mind. Okay. All right, we got a rookie constable. So this is good, though. We should have a full... Yes, that's what I want. The blue combo. So let's go with... yeah, attack up. Slightly worried about your HP here. It's a pretty good little heal, actually. Let's go 1, 2, 3. This should kill the back 2 and probably then attack the front guy to get back meter. Let's see. Okay. Sounds good, so that'll be enough then to pop the super there. Okay, one more time. You can even pop some extra attack up. Let's go 1, 2, 3. We got this. These guys ain't nothing to worry about. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Get out of here. They're too strong.
It's no use. Old device done for. Somebody get the boss. No, wait. The boss wouldn't be of any use either. Would you have to run for it, take the boss somewhere safe? Maybe we could try Area D. I heard they have actual fruit there.
Calm down, people. Can't you tell nobody's dead? Look, they've already put their weapons away. They're obviously just humoring you from the start. Huh, yeah, you're right. Are they just a bunch of saints or something? Anyway, that was painful to watch. I take an amateurish school play over that any day of the week. Our people just aren't cut out for combat. They put on a big show in mock battles, but the moment they're fighting for real, it all falls to pieces. And you managed to subdue them without harming any of them. Thanks for holding back. Here. Huh? Weren't handshakes a common greeting in the 21st century? I always wanted to try one. Oh well, never mind that. I'm Hasara. I've lived in Old Dubai my whole life. Hi there, I'm Tanner. Thank you for the warm welcome. I'm Mash Light.
And I'm Bartholomew Roberts. I take it you're the boss these guys were talking about?
I used to be, but not anymore. That title belongs to Jinako now. She told me all about you guys. You're the master who came here from Caldia, right? Come with me. I'll take you to her. Oh, and don't worry about those guys. They'll heal up on their own.
Did you hear that, Senpai? There's still a lot we don't know about this Hasara person, but it looks like...
I wonder if this guy's an AI too. Yeah, I mean, he kind of has to be. They said there's no more humanity, right? So everyone is either a servant or a... Right? A servant or an AI. Or are they saying, is he a digitized one or an AI? I don't know. Well, that might be the question. Okay. No battles. Let's go. Oh. Yo. The old Dubai Goon Cave.
Worship me, worship me, worship the great statue. I am one of the moon cancers. I am the anti-savior who shall lead humankind to its destruction.
Is that really Jinako Karigiri? She's definitely got a weirdly intimidating aura, a vibe about her, but, show your true self, Shut-In.
That forthright demeanor, that straightforward, palatable attitude. I knew it! You're the root of all evil, the reason I ended up in this place. You are Tanner, the master who came here from that accursed Chaldea.
There she is.
Just kidding. Did I scare you? So what's up? Long time no see. How you been? Oh hey, you're here too, Mash. And I'm guessing that guy who could use a little more meat on his bones is a servant too? I'm Jinako Karagiri. I'm an indoorsy programmer who ended up as a servant because of, reasons. Ganesh is not involved this time, so just call me Jinako. So let's get right to it. Let's tell each other what we each know so we can move on to the next event.
I said she's a Chaldean servant, but it's just her first time meeting Bardo, I guess? Which brings us to now. I hope this will help. Jinako?
I can't believe it. That's so sad. I had no idea all that happened while I was just here doing my moon cancer thing.
I'm afraid it's true. All the other servants were banished. Lip was erased when she protected me. Senpai's being targeted all across Moon Dubai, so we only barely made it here with our lives.
Not that. No fair. No fair. I can't believe you guys actually got to enjoy sightseeing in Dubai. I wanted to go too. I wanted to experience Dubai's cutting edge VR for myself. They say it's bleeding edge, Mash. Bleeding edge.
Jinako? That's our Jinako. So you've been here all this time?
Yeah, never got to go to the actual Dubai. Before I left, I was all like, Dubai, huh? Seems too hot and rich for me, but I guess I could give it a shot.
Well, you have money.
But then when I race shifted, I found myself here in Moon Dubai in the year 3000 at that.
Oh, you've been here for a bit then.
I had to wait
Okay.
I had to wait 19 more years for all you guys to show up. It was nothing compared to what I had to...
I was gonna say.
It was nothing compared to what I had to go through in India, but it did still suck not having anyone I knew around. Astolfo did show up later, but he'd obviously gone off the deep end already.
Oh, that is our Astolfo.
Then came the Lion Man.
Okay. So that's not... What? Is it Edison and not Tesla? I guess so. I thought it was Tesla, but I guess it's... Okay.
But he'd completely gone over to the dark side. Besides all that, BB Dubai scares me. Humanity is dead. All these AI need my help. It's just been one thing after another. Thank goodness you guys came here to find me. So,
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Alvatron. Thomas Alva Edison, right? Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Also, sorry I said it was no fair. It sounds like you guys went through some stuff too.
Why is he related to the moon? Is there any relation between Thomas Edison and the moon? Thomas Edison Moon? Thomas Edison doubted the human space travel, said that a trip to the moon was not within reason. Edison's Conquest of Mars, an unauthorized early science fiction novel. There's the Edison crater on the far side of the moon. And he distributed early prints of Georges Méliès's pioneer 1902 space film, A Trip to the Moon, which is where we get that image of the moon with the thing on the face. Yeah, that's crazy then. And also, Georges Méliès is a servant that we have. They can't say it, though.
It's fine. Sounds like you really did have it rough. Really? Gosh, thanks. Man, I'd almost forgotten how comforting you can be. Alright, now that you guys are here, how about we play some video games to celebrate our reunion? They've got this great racing game here that's retro for them, but it'll be like super futuristic for you.
Jinako, I understand your enthusiasm, but are you sure this is the time? Remember, you, the Chaldeans, even we may be walking around with nooses around our necks.
Good point. You're right, Hasara. We should start by laying out everything and making sure we're on the same page. What would you like to know, Tanner? I'll tell you as much as I can.
Oh my goodness gracious! It's been a while since we've seen these. Can I click on them all? I hope it let me. Let's just do these. Are you the boss of the area?
Yeah, I guess I am technically. BB Dubai assigned me to Area C pretty much right after I arrived. She said it was my duty as a moon cancer, but I didn't really have a goal or motivation or anything. The other reason I wound up as a boss is that people here were nice enough to take me in and give me shelter. I'm still a servant and all, so I've been getting by in these last 19 years by saying I'll take this seriously tomorrow.
Don't be so modest. You may be pathetic, but you're still doing your best in your own way. We old Dubaians may be AI, but we don't support BB Dubai's policies. We don't want to see humankind eradicated. Unfortunately, that makes us outcasts here on Moon Dubai. Jinako's been keeping us safe ever since she got here. Which isn't to say she's actually fought any battles herself. But by making this area the headquarters for her Moon Cancer campaign, she's also created a home for moderates like us.
I see. So you've been fighting with words instead of fists. Well, that explains why you are in your statue form. Yep, I've been taking full advantage of Ganesh's intimidating aura there.
Good, I can click on them all. What do you know about Moon Dubai? The city was built on the surface of the moon in 2600, at least in our timeline. It was modeled after the original Earth city of the same name. It was conceived as a cutting-edge city constructed in the desert with a combined total of human wisdom. Probably made for an inspiring promotional message back when they were first building a city on the moon. However, after all the humans on Earth were wiped out, Moon Dubai eventually stopped functioning as well. Then in the year 3000, BB Dubai turned Moon Dubai's power back on and reactivated us AIs. Who exactly is BB Dubai? I wish I knew. There's no denying that she's a city management AI like she claims. But when we woke up, she'd completely taken over all of Moon Dubai, going well beyond just managing it. I'm grateful she reactivated us after we had shut down. It doesn't mean I can support what she's doing. Not when she's been doing crazy things like creating moon cancers and holding this final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown. There are plenty of AIs out there who think she wiped out humankind herself. We've long suspected there's something wrong with her, and that she might even be an imposter. So you're saying you think BB Dubai isn't from this world, but a BB from an entirely different one?
Yeah, at first I thought BB Dubai was just Caldia's BB getting up to no good yet again. But now that you've told us Caldia's BB exists independently, I'm even less sure of who or what BB actually is than ever.
Tell us about this showdown.
It's an election campaign BB Dubai created. She says it's to choose exactly how humankind was wiped out. The voting only started after you guys showed up, but election campaigns have been happening for the last 19 years. The people of Moon Dubai woke up in the year 3000, just like I did. And they were just as shocked as I was when they found out there were no more humans left on Earth. And that's when BB made an announcement on the citywide PA system. Humanity is gone, there's no denying that. Now let's give up on the lot of them and have a conversation about how they died.
Give up, huh? And you all just went along with that? Yes, it was unanimous. Facts are facts. Once we reached that consensus, the only thing left to do was to choose a file heading to save it under.
See? This is what Hasara is like, and he's on our side. I swear, everyone on Moon Dubai is just too damn stoic. Anyway, we eventually agreed to reach a consensus on the most plausible way that all of humankind could have died. That led to candidates espousing their positions, which led to the election beginning in earnest. Every day, candidates would present their ideal extinction method, and the areas with lots of people who agreed with them began to flourish.
Old Dubai has always been the last place in that regard. That also means we're constantly low on resources. We even had to give up on our trademark Ferris wheel just to make ends meet, since the thing gobbled up so much electricity. That's how it ended up in the area with the most money to spare. Moon Dubai didn't used to have old-fashioned barter systems, but then that damn lion man came along and brought pure commercialism to Dubai. It wasn't my— yeah, can you imagine commercialism in Dubai? That'd be crazy. That's insane. So it wasn't my fault our Ferris wheel got taken away. That wasn't the only thing that was taken, right? But we'll get to that in time. Huh? What are moon cancers to Moon Dubai? There's actually two types of moon cancers here, natural and artificial. Natural types are obviously servants who are naturally moon cancers to begin with. Servants like me and the candidate from Area H. BB Dubai didn't bring us naturals here. Moon Dubai itself called us here. It basically means we're on humanity's side, just like the heroic spirits who get sunned by the land and singularities and stuff. I think me being a natural MC, that means main character, is also how I ended up here straight from Caldia. No, it means moon cancer, wait, okay. Sure. Anyway, the servants who got turned into moon cancers after arriving here are the artificial ones. The candidates from areas A, E, F, and I all used to be different classes, but BB Dubai changed them into moon cancers after they got accepted as candidates. So that's why Astolfo was a moon cancer. But BB Dubai also said that heroic spirits can't exist in this time period, so how did they materialize in Moon Dubai? BB Dubai woke up some AIs as far back as 2400 to make them into masters. Astolfo's master is an upper-class citizen named Anthony. Area I's candidate master is an ex-military man named Ben. Area A's master is an academic named Ryudai, and we still don't know anything about the master for Area E. Anyway, the servants who were brought here by Moon Dubai's masters have been running wild ever since they were summoned. Because, according to their understanding, to help humanity, we must define how it ended. It's got them very fired up. Jinako's the only candidate who decided not to think about the fact that humankind is gone. Are you her master, then? Instead, she chose to spend time here with us. That's why— oh wait, no, she wouldn't need a master because she's summoned— right, she was summoned through, yeah. That's why her campaign slogan is something half-assed like, "I somehow went extinct while being shut-ins." Then you haven't been trying to advance the humankind extinction agenda like the others. That's great, Jinako. Well, I don't know how proud I can be this time. I was mostly just too scared to pick a side. At any rate, now that we know why there are no fewer than 7 moon cancers out here. So that's all the questions you got for now, yeah? And let's get to the most important topic. It sounds like BB Cosmo figured out that everyone on Moon Dubai is an AI, but that's only half the story. You might want to sit down for this next part, Tanner. See, in this world, humans like you stopped being born after 2300. That was the year old humans decided to stop living like they had been and passed on the title of humanity to AI. I guess what I'm trying to say is, all the AIs here are part of a new kind of humanity, and you're one of the old. Well, honestly, there aren't any other old humans left even in the museum, so you can't even call yourself that. What did they do to extend their lifespans? We don't know for sure, but we know that wasn't it. Humans had already cracked immortality by 2300. Oh! Old humans were able to live forever even in formats, that is, organic bodies like yours. But turning themselves into AIs had even more benefits. Immortal though they were, humans were still limited. AIs, on the other hand, had more freedom in every possible way. Technology, discussions, entertainment, everything. Once that had become clear, the old humans all converted themselves into AIs and became new humans. That's what the majority of people on Moon Dubai are now. So when you say they converted themselves into AIs, do you mean they digitized their brains and became beings of pure intelligence living in the digital realm? Well, in a manner of speaking, yeah. But specifically, this world's new humans consist of AIs who were born from the digitally recorded data of individual people. They're a lot like servants, really. Take me, for example. I'm a new derivative of myself created from my original base. But the people we've met so far all had physical bodies. How does that work? AI's real bodies are located in the towers. Remember those tall buildings you saw in the office area? Those are humanity's data servers. And this body's actually a nanopolymer frame. Even if it's destroyed, my real body will still be perfectly safe. Think of it as a kind of remote. This way, we remain immortal as long as our data servers survive. I wonder if they're full of copper. Guys, I have a plan to make some QP. That's also why ordinary citizens of Moondabai feel free to attack seasoned warriors like yourselves. They know they won't die. Also means this isn't a life or death matter for us like it is for you old humans, since we lack the fear that comes with knowing you only have one life to live. That's strange, the Laughing Moon Knight Brigade seem pretty scared. That's because our frames are a crucial part of our personalities. The injuries we suffer aren't transmitted to our real bodies, but having our frames destroyed still damages our souls, our inner humanity, so to speak. Reacquiring and reconstructing destroyed frames takes time, and there's some things you can't recover once lost. One of the reasons old humanity chose to become AIs is because AIs can also be associated with souls. A soul can't be constructed from data. They arise from what already exists. Apparently, scholars at the time theorized that souls might be anything from links from another dimension, waveforms that spawn from the relationship between existence and time, even pure thought returning from the end of the universe. We new humans, that is, third-generation AIs born after 2300, have all had data from before that time discarded. If you want to know more about that time, you'll need to look for a specialized independent data archive. So, old humans no longer exist, and the people of Moondabai are all new humans. But in that case, there's one thing I don't understand. As long as you exist, humanity isn't extinct. So you're effectively choosing your own end in this, aren't you? I know, right? I just can't get on the same page with them on this one. This election is basically the AIs voting on their own demise. They must know it's going to affect them directly, but they keep choosing their favorite end like it's no big deal. They could be talking about how to avoid your demise or how to start over, but it's like none of that even occurs to them. Sorry, Jinako. Facts are everything to us. We're not the ones complaining about results. Still, we do have preferences. A lot of AIs think that if we're going to die out anyway, we may as well go out with a bang. And that's why nonsense like the Laughing Moon Knight Brigade's plan in Area F manages to gain support. Go out with a bang, but don't AI value things like probability and practicality? This is the 31st century, Mash. There's pretty much nothing you can't do nowadays. There no longer exists a method for humanity's extinction so outlandish it could not actually be done, which is exactly why everyone wants to go out in a way they think will be fun. I mean, if you're gonna finish the game anyway, you may as well enjoy the ending, right? It's dark, but I get it. I kind of get it. If you're gonna die and you know it's coming up, you might as well be like, well, I'm gonna die in a fun way, I guess. Let's see here. Oh, I could use Somar's cracked out, Alice here. Let's go, let's see here. Let me see. We got Super Alice. She's green, right? Sure, we'll go with you. Yeah, we'll bring up you. Keep you in the back as a backup. You need red. I'm gonna give you the door looking one. Yeah, there we go. Get that. You get that. You're in the back as a literal backup. Give me my strings. Cool. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Let's, God, you got her to 120. No, not fully maxed out. Come on, man. Come on, man. That'll be good, though. Apply a gut state that only activates when death is applied and restores HP. That's crazy. What a crazy servant. What an actual crazy servant. Let's do this. I don't even know who this assassin could be, though. Alright, we should probably talk about our next move and what we ultimately want to hang on, we were told we could find Lip here. Is Lip gonna be an assassin? Who told you that? Oh, right, baby. Yeah, she put the statue of Lip here and all. So yeah, Lip is here in statue form. Basically, she's been preserved in her spirit origin graph state. But to make a long story short, she may as well not be here. I know where she is, but I'm not telling you till you're in proper fighting form.
Huh. Are you talking about how he's having trouble performing simple summons? Bibi Dubai said it's impossible to summon heroic spirits here because no one on Moon Dubai knows any human history anymore.
Not no one, but only a few. That and your connection to Kaldi has been completely cut off, so they can't provide you with magical energy anymore. That's why Tanner's having trouble summoning more than one at a time now. He has to rely on his own magical energy. He might still be able to summon 3 at a time if he really pushes himself, but that's it. It's not that there's anything wrong with you, Tanner. You're just low on resources.
So if we can find a new source of magical energy, he'll be able to fight like he usually does again.
Exactly. There's an easy fix for that too. Should try it out tomorrow. I've already arranged for rooms for you guys, so for now, I say take a load off. Old Dubai's your new home away from home.
I appreciate that a lot, but if everyone on Moon Dubai is an AI, then... Oh, that's right. What about food? Does the fact that everyone's an AI mean they don't need to eat or drink?
Don't you worry about that. You'll see why soon enough. Show them to the rooms, would you, Hasara? I'd do it myself, but then I'd have to move.
Yes, I know. I wouldn't expect otherwise. Tanner, Mash, Bartholomew, come with me. I'll show you a bit of old Dubai on your way to your rooms. It's a really nice looking area, honestly. This looks better than the other old Dubai. See anything you like, sir? How about this ancient GPU? Lots of AIs carry them around as good luck charms. What's that? Do we have any CPUs? Don't be silly. Mild-mannered woman. You don't look like you belong here at all.
I'm so sorry. Today's art class was only in the morning. I'm going shopping for art supplies this afternoon, so yes. That's right, I'll be taking a cruise ship to Area D today. I've heard I can get even more paint there.
There you go, being careless with your frame again. Your neuron layer's way past its threshold. I know you're having fun, but you can't go around reforming every building in old Dubai. You need to rest too.
It's an unregistered ship at the dock, requesting raw materials for repairs. Sure, I'll go. Those E-ships are first generation, right? I've always wanted to work on one of those. I can't believe there's still one in service. It's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen one outside a museum.
I see lots of people hard at work. There doesn't seem to be much difference between them and us, even though they're AIs. I see. So seems like these were normal for old humans, huh? This is the only part of the city that's so noisy. As you probably imagined, Moon Dubai, or rather new humans, have no need for labor. The entire point of inventing AI was to spare humanity the trouble of labor. Once AI took over everything, including giving birth, teaching, housework, creating, manufacturing, and transporting. This is so sad right now. I'm getting depressed reading this. People's happiness and quality of life grew by leaps and bounds. No, they didn't. And wars became a thing of the past. What a happy outlook on life. International disputes, no, they didn't. No, they won't. International disputes, political problems, currency issues, all became things of the past. Yeah, there's a reason this is an alternate universe. Thanks to AI's unprecedented processing power, Earth's resources were finally being distributed equally to everyone. There's no way. There is no way. Dude, this would never happen. This would never happen. People no longer had to compete to survive, nor did they have to work for their entertainment. If people wanted something, they could just touch it in a catalog and have it delivered, or made on the spot in under an hour. Unlike old humans who I hear used to order things manually and then wait for them to be delivered. Well, AI society is much more efficient. Before long, even the idea of transporting necessities faded. If anyone needed anything, they could be made on the spot using one of the 3D printers installed in every room of their house. And all at no cost, of course. Oh, I see why nobody wanted to work anymore then. That's right. Humans everywhere were freed from labor. It proved beyond doubt that requiring individuals to work to survive was a flaw in an immature society. Thanks to AI, humans were free to live however they wished. They no longer had to want for anything. After a century of living like that, humans decided to become AIs themselves. These days, labor is a privilege reserved for second-generation AIs,
Third-gen ones like me don't have to work for anything. But as you can see, this area is a home to a bunch of eccentrics, so it doesn't always work out like that. But I digress. Never mind us. You'll understand more soon enough. More importantly, why don't you go check out that shop? They carry something I'm sure you can use. You mean that shop?
Welcome. What can I get you for you?
It's a burger place. They're even making them right in the open. Look, Senpai, here's the menu. They have a jumbo meal with only their best tasting dishes, a healthy meal with a focus on nutritious options, and a merry meal that comes with a toy. Did we find Dubai McDonald's? What are you going with? Their merry meal, let's go!
Thank you. Please enjoy your stay.
You got a toy? Is that what humans are like? There are other places to eat around here too. When you have time, I suggest looking to find what suits you. AIs with organic frames come into these places sometimes too, but not many of them. So owners will be thrilled to have more customers. Nothing more wasteful than an empty restaurant after all.
Will that be all? Thank you. Please come again.
Okay, let's go. Next up, your living quarters.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, humans.
He knows. He knows. Is that good or bad? That's probably bad. That's a cute little place. Yeah. Here, this will be your space. Make yourselves at home. This is great. It's so roomy. Thank you. No need to thank me. It's our duty as humans to provide people with their own space. Anyway, you should know Moon Dubai is set to follow a day or night cycle. It'll be night pretty soon. Sure, you still have more questions, but for now, I suggest you get some sleep. Alright, see you later. I'll be back for you tomorrow with a job and labor. Huh? A job and labor? Aren't those the same thing? That's scary. I don't like those words being separate. Are we not going to address the moon-shaped object in the room? Remember what Jinako said? You can't summon servants easily right now because you lack resources. Huh? But unfortunately, old Dubai doesn't have enough resources to share with you guys. So here's what you're gonna do. Huh? You're gonna exterminate an oversized pest that happens to gain a wealth of materials. A sandworm. Oh, we've done that once already. I'm going to what? What's more, Mash is off on a different assignment, so she won't be able to help you. Now go on, fight. Show me what you're made of. You can't take it easy on an enemy like this. If things look dire, don't be afraid to use your command spells. Okay, maybe I should have grabbed a, break invincible, but we'll see, we'll see. I mean, if things aren't too bad, we can probably just do it because we do have a lot of really strong servants. We did it the first time with one who's not too useful, so that's good. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Is he gonna have Prince Boulder Crushing? He has Break Invincible, but he doesn't have Invincible yet. That's okay. We should be able to do this, right? Let's see here. Well, let's get started with this. Let's get started with this. We actually do have a nice full combo with you, so we're gonna pop this. Let's pop this. And let's give you this. As well as this. As well as this. Defense down. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Nice combo thing going here. Should do some big damage.
いいわ。ごっこ遊びをしましょう。太古の神秘、笑う月面。こぼれ落ちて舞台は燃える。共に消えて。スマイリー、クラッドスナップ。
Oh, terror, right. That'll be useful. How much we do? Okay, we did about half there. But if we crit, we should get it. Might just be under. Yeah, just under. Okay. It's all right. We missed that. Okay. Nice terror struck, so that's good for us. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Get some more meter for you guys. We can literally just sort of combo it with terror over and over, huh? Okay. Attachment change, that's going to be... Yeah, now it has the invincible. Just slightly annoying. You'll dodge. Let's see here. It gives evade. So sure. That's not enough. Great. Increase gain for all allies. Sure, we can pump that. Doesn't give meter. I'm good. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. Or no, let's hold off on that because it's better to not because it's invincible, right? So yeah, we'll just do this here. Break as much as we can before the next phase. Okay. Yeah, I hurt a little bit, but not too bad. Okay. We can now do 2. So this'll do enough to break the gauge. Also, then just give us a nice buff and evade. Okay. Nice dodge. Boy, you're just gonna keep doing that, huh? Okay. Pop this for you. Slightly worried about you here. Let's just do 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll basically have to, if I ever see an assassin, make sure to put on Ignore Invincible as a CE. Gives you Invincible, which is nice because he doesn't have the Ignore Invincible just yet, at least. Okay, you're done, but that's fine. Oh, right, we have you also. Right, okay. Forgot. Cool. Oh, I can pop this, right. Gives guts. Give this to you. Nice. So let's go 1, 2, 3. I'll clear all our stuff, which will be nice. Give us some invincibles, which is nice. Okay, let's see. Did not even need this. Oh no, no, this one's fine, right? Alright. Yeah, well, your Ignore Invincible's not gonna do much now, buddy. Stun is also on. Get that, get that. Let's go. You got more attacks, so I'm actually gonna give this to you, just for the blue up, so we can go 1, 2, 3. for some big attack. All them buffs too. Nice, 70-some%. Hey, if you could do some big AoE attacks, I'll actually appreciate it now. Alright, he's stunned. Yeah, never mind. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. Keep those attack ups rolling. 100%. We got this now. I love you, anti-enforcement defense. You are my favorite. I do. Him overheating at the end is a real good example of the game, you know, being, you know, gameplay and story is real good. Alright, here we go. Finish this off. Didn't need to use this again, but I'm going to anyways. It makes the runtime longer, which is worth it. There we go. Every time. I'm so used to click, 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 click and not even considering it. Every time. At this point, I may as well go actually look at it in the items, you know? It's fine. It's probably nothing. If I remember, I'll do it. If not, it's probably the smallest deal ever. Alright, continue on. What a haul. What a thing. Seeing a master fight from back then when there were no restrictions on fighting instincts. Now split the resources we got from the sandworm right down the middle and use them to charge Master's shield. You win, we win, everyone wins. Thanks for the help. We'll be counting on you to do this every day. So is this what you meant by labor? That's right, you got labor, Mash got a job. And Bartholomew's here for fun, I guess.
Hey now, that's not fair. I might only have been steering the sand ship, but that's still a perfectly good job, right?
I thought so at first, yes. The thing is, your stress levels were practically nil. Not to mention the ship's guide told us that you were just shooting the breeze with her in her report. So, I mean, that's funny, but yeah, what's the difference between job and labor anyway? The difference? Well, obviously.
Oh, hello, Senpai. Hello, Bartholomew. Welcome back.
Looks like you finished your lesson for the day, Mash. How'd it go with our militia?
It was wonderful. They were all such avid learners. I only know so much, and I learned it all from Leonidas. But if that knowledge can help the militia improve their own skills, I could ask for nothing more.
So even in 3019, the spirit of Sparta lives on. And he's finally getting an animation update. Yeah, they just announced the next set of animation updates, along with the anniversary servant for JP. So we're getting Jekyll and Hyde. That's crazy. Leonidas, Phantom, finally no more orbs. Both Gilles. We're getting, Romulus, Eric Bloodaxe, Mephistopheles, Amadeus Mozart, and Coup Alter. When are we getting them? Who knows, but we'll probably get them in batch with the last set too that we haven't got yet.
I see. So you were working as Old Dubai Militia's close quarters combat trainer. That does sound more like a job than labor.
That's right. We new humans ditched those concepts ages ago. Labor is a task which must be completed for survival, while a job has its own intrinsic value. I don't agree with that, but I'm also not an AI in 3019, so we've been separating them here, but they say work used to naturally encompass both in equal measure.
I see. So labor is the necessary task to acquire nutrients for survival, while a job contributes to society at large. But if nobody here has to do either of those, then does that mean the advancement of AI meant that people stopped doing jobs as well as hard labor?
Because AI stole their jobs from them? Right. In our timeline, AI was first developed at the end of the 20th century, with generative AI becoming commonplace around the year 2000. What? It's been around for that long? We have to go back to the past to kill the guy in the year 2000. Back then, AI was a... This is so weird. What are we doing? What are we doing? Because we're just talking about it right now. Back then, AI was effectively just a prediction engine that would choose its responses from a wide library of similar words, images, and technology, but it became steadily more human every time new information processing formats were invented. AI experts at the time said the biggest problem with AI, like hallucinations, would eventually be resolved. How was this written 2 years ago? We weren't talking about this 2 years ago, were we? Has it been 2 years? And that would then lead to a singularity where AI would outstrip human intelligence and ability. AIs were originally created to aid humanity, but it was believed that in its ultimate form, it would inevitably do everything humans could do, but better. Really? Generative AI was developed that late in your timeline? I don't know if this is true, but I heard from a street vendor that in our timeline, AI became widespread before the year 2000. It then went on to reach a singularity before the old humans' political ideologies and system of governance showed their limits. Okay, we're definitely in the extra universe then. Things moved quickly after that. The first thing post-singularity AIs did was make bodies for themselves, robots. They then advanced and perfected methods and technologies that would let them work in place of humans. The oldest general-purpose robots was manufactured in 1999, so at that point, humans already no longer needed to perform labor to survive. AI did not steal their jobs, though. Rather, it made those jobs unnecessary. The distinction is an important one. Humanity has been working toward that for millennia, haven't they? A society where people don't have to work to live? Well, in our timeline, we got there. I have zero doubts that that was the just thing to do. However, there seem to have been many problems with humans in whose hands that justice rested. As a result, the period between 2000 and 2300 is considered a dark age. Not even we AIs were ever told what happened then. We just figure it was such a dangerous time that knowledge of it had to be censored for our own good. I'm sorry, you literally have a triple void century? Sounds like technology was way more advanced in this timeline. I wouldn't say that. I doubt this world is more than 20 years ahead of yours technologically. As long as there's a sufficient foundation in place, artificial intelligence will inevitably grow exponentially. We AIs were lucky. We just barely made it in time. You know how the bigger you make something, the more reluctant you are to tear it down? It's a lot like that. So I guess your world's foundation was already completed before these new technologies came about. This is... I'm tugging my collar a bit. Thank you for the wonderful dinner. This rice dish in particular tastes just like chicken. Apparently, it's a recreation of an old world home cooking dish called makbos dajaj. The owner of the restaurant that made it, I think his name is Chakarim. Looks a little unusual, but he's an excellent cook. I feel like I can finally catch my breath. Alright, we should probably discuss our next move now. Right, we escaped to Old Dubai to hide from the moon cancers. The moon cancer for this area, Jinako has no intention of participating in the final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown. Instead, she's sheltering us from the other candidates. Our only way back to Chaldea is to change this world's foundation of humanity value, and I'm also wondering if we should do something about this contest of BBs. Yeah, the world might belong to a different timeline than ours, but I really don't like all this talk about determining the way humanity went extinct. I worry it could affect our future if we're unlucky enough. So we could stop this election. I think we should. I'm also wondering if the other servants BB Dubai banished are okay. Yeah, they were all hurt pretty badly. But at any rate, we should focus on laying low for now. I say we stay here and build up strength until Tanner can perform simple summons without issue again. What if we're going to investigate the other areas? I'm wondering about those too, especially Area E given its high approval rating. This isn't the time to be hasty though. Better let Jinako handle those kinds of investigations. Then we're agreed. We'll be staying in Old Dubai for the next several days. It'll be a good chance to get familiar with life on Moon Dubai. All right, let's get some rest so we can get back to work tomorrow. Okay. Though we do have... We're battling an Avenger? Avenger? Who? Really? MASH's starting member required. So to beat an Avenger, we want a Moon Cancer, right? Let's put Arquid on the moon. Oh. We can do this here. Sure. Alright. Yeah. Right? And honestly, I'm gonna put on my uniform just so I can switch out. Okay. I think we want blue with you, right? If I'm correct? Let me see here. Right? I always want to double check, so I always want to make sure. No, you are red. Okay. Let's see here. We'll give you... You know, I'll give you that, actually. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. This is Avenger we're fighting. Thought they were all gone. Again? Are we going to... No? Okay. I feel like we really should point that out. I feel like all this time, nobody looking up and going, if we're on the moon, then how come there's... Like, even if they just address it and he's like, oh yeah, it's a projection to make it feel like you're... But then why are they showing Earth? Like, They keep showing it. They literally keep showing it. At this point, you had to have noticed. It's in the background of every one, right? Old Dubai, day 7. If I see another sandworm again, it'll still be too soon. Oh, that's Chakarim. I wonder what they meant by his weird face. That's Joe Camel. That's just Joe Camel. Can they do that? I mean, I guess it's not copyright to have a... He's not smoking a cigar, so it's fine. You're also awfully pale, mister. Now, let's not give in to despair. How about some nice fresh donuts to take your mind off things, please? These are Lukamat, a delicious deep-fried sweet drizzled in syrup. Yes, we know, we did that event. Yes, that's right. I came across this recipe while digging through old records. You two like these sorts of things, yes? Yes, I'll be real, I was gone, like, I was born when Joe Camel was already kind of banned, so, but, oh, okay. Man, you're so nice, Chakarim. I'm so glad. Here, have some more. Ah, bliss. Tomorrow, I think I'll make a nice big platter of food for dinner. Shall I grill some fish? A big platter of grilled fish. That must be samak mashwi. Yes, please, that sounds amazing. You know, try not to spoil him too much. You guys won't be staying here forever. Chakarim's a 2nd-gen AI, so it's hard for him to say goodbye when he gets attached. Now that you mention it, Hasara, I've been meaning to ask. We know that everyone on Moon Dubai is an AI, but it sounds like not all AIs are the same. What are the differences between these 2nd and 3rd gens you've been mentioning? Yeah, you're 3rd gen, right? Oh, did I not tell you about that yet? Sorry, it's been such common knowledge for us that it must have slipped my mind. Generation refers to the time period in which an AI was made. It also represents their stage. 1st-gen AIs are human support units with limited capabilities, made for specific purposes. They were designed primarily to help humans with their jobs. You've seen the barista robot at Masterbucks, right? That's a 1st-gen. What about our Senship guide then? Is she 1st-gen too? Her? Well, I guess you could say that. Anyway, 2nd gens are more advanced AIs that were designed to process minds and abilities similar to humans possess, rather. They go beyond mere support for humans and are more like full partners. There are even historical accounts of old humans marrying 2nd-gen AIs. Well, I guess life imitates art, because every time I read about how there's a crisis right now of young people falling in love with AIs, I think, I hate the world. That actually turned out to be something of a societal problem, which resulted in all us 2nd gens using non-humanoid body types for their frames. Really? So that's why you have a camel's face, Chakarim? I thought it was just a mask you wore because you love camels so much. I'm sorry. do you believe that by forcing a AI to wear an animal face, that would stop marriage and love for some people? Oh, you are so wrong. Nope. This is my real face. Have you actually seen a living camel before, Mash? You have? Well, that makes me so happy. I do love camels, so I'm thrilled to have you say I have a camel's face. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was your real face and that you were so proud of it. That's okay. Your face has a lovely shape too, Mash. So does yours, Tanner. They seem different from the ones on 3rd gen frames. Well, that's no surprise. 3rd gen's body is just an imitation. On which note, 3rd gen AIs have advanced from being humans' partners to being a new type of full-blown human in their own right. That being said, 1st and 2nd gens are citizens of Moondabai, just like we are. There's no hierarchy among generations. We're all equal and all share the same goal. We just have to have different purposes. What goal's that? To replace humans. That's the reason we were created. Well, we're at it. Can I ask one more question? You all have different frames or bodies, but some of them are organic and functionally the same as mine and Senpai's. Why is that? Isn't having an organic body, well, inconvenient? Inorganic bodies are more human. That is, they allow us to experience more human pleasures. Take this food, for instance. Chakram here cooks, though only to make use of the skills he's learned. AIs don't need to go to all that trouble. We can input the data of a dish's nutrients, texture, and aroma directly into our heads and receive the same satisfaction as actually eating a good meal. In fact, we can just input the satisfaction of having eaten a good meal directly to save even more trouble. But after we check the math, one area did stand out as having a clear difference between mere data and reality. Oh, what was that? Stress. Meals are a means of replenishing the energy needed to be active. That's just as true for AIs, even with our different formats. But when old humans ate, they didn't just replenish energy, it also helped them recover from stress. Just like organic bodies have stresses unique to them, there exists stress unique to AI. And you can't experience that difference without an organic body of your own. No matter how much we've tried, electron-based neural networks just can't replicate the phenomenon of recovering your stress by eating. All of that is why some 3rd gens decide to use organic frames as close in design to old humans as possible. You guys might be jealous of our immortality. We're just as jealous of your ability to increase your own happiness just by doing something as simple as eating. I see, so is your frame organic, Hasara? Only about 10%. My organic parts are my skin and my brain. I didn't choose to experience the joys of eating. Master Tanner, Miss Mash, Barhotlomew. Sorry to interrupt you during your lunch break. The Laughing Moon Night Brigade is attacking us from the neighboring area. We can't understand their overwhelming violent nature on our own. Will you help us? Leave it to us. Understand? This will be a perfect post-meal workout. Understand? What is the understand there? Oh, is it we can't okay, right. We can't understand their violent urges. Okay. Well, let's deal with them. Is it going to be that they kind of are beasting out? Their bestial instincts are making them go crazy? And that's, I guess, Avenger-ish? Oh, it's just... Okay. Wait, Machine Arthur, Seal 13. Wait. Huh? Inflict death that ignores resistance. What? This is not how it's meant to be at all. I need to deal with this fella pretty instantly. Okay. So let me try something. I'm gonna go with... Yeah, let's go... this. Okay. Start with all this. Okay, because you're going to be hit by him for sure. Yeah, let's just start with combo here to do as much as we can to you. Be nice if we crit. Nice. Okay, well, we're gonna get enough here. So we didn't get the insta-death, which is good. Okay. We don't have a full combo, but we can do is get this going with you. Okay. Dude, I'm just playing Melty Blood Twi Lumina right now. Let's go. Does yours, what's your overcharge do? Demonic? It's not demonic, so I'm not too worried. 1, 2. You know what? Let's go with this. Right? Pop that on. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Get him. I didn't see instant death, did I? Nope. Okay, that would have been nice. Probably not gonna happen on a gold enemy. Okay, nice. Damn it, damn it. That was fun. He didn't leave. Good. Because we need to know what's up with him, you know? Okay. Understood. Exploding now. It worked! Huh? What? I understand now. Untrue. Thank you, Master Tanner. I apologize on behalf of all Moon Dubai citizens. Don't worry about the knights from Area F. They're hardly a threat. Our area may be weak, but so is theirs. Plus, they need to contend with an untamable monster. As long as King Protea's there, I doubt Area F will gain any new supporters. So she's being a good deterrent then. That's my Protea. I knew she was no ordinary girl with a hidden eye. That being said, the other areas probably know you're here in Old Dubai by now, Tanner. It won't be long before the other moon cancers make a move. I'm afraid this might be the last quiet meal you have for a while. Well, that is the end of that section. We get ourselves again some moonlight cores. It's probably just a core of pure moonlight, right? Lion Sky, the terrifying mechanized empire. That looks like another long one. Sounds good, guys. We will see you next time for some more Fate Grand Order. We're starting to fill up here. Right, we'll see you for some more Fate Grand Order where we learn what's going on, and methinks we'll actually learn a bit about what goes on in these years considering these are in here. So we'll see you then. Ciao.
Yo.